It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Tennessee. It's the Ravens and the Titans. All that and more coming up next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. Joined by Brock Ewart up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preach all season long, never look ahead. You can't do it, right? You've got to focus so much on the present. But you know that every man out there is so aware of what's on the line today and where...
Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Finds his man, Gray. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here we go, second and very long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Titans readying for their opening drive of the game. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their fifth-year quarterback.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
On first down, they'll run. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Looking for a throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Pass play coming here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Bronke got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. Throwing on 3rd and long. He's running for it. And this one does not go far.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
The Titans going with a field goal unit here. Ball in the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will get them on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Putting a receiver in motion. Lamar now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Jackson, quick pass. He loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one's marked as a 38-yard punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 36. Connecting on the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down. He'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The Titans going with a field goal unit here. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It'll be a punt of 41 yards. And it'll be their football. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. From the 46. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 now from the 30. Still sticking with the passing game. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Our score, 6-0. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Throwing it again here. That's incomplete left side.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today. Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Pistol snap to Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Man in motion here. They'll run here on first down. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
He finds Sanders. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Markers reset, ball at the 37. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. They send a man in motion. Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
First down, here's Lamar. He's got a man left. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Lamar. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Oh, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now Jackson on third down. Looking. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. Looking slant route, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Finds the in route, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's brought down for a loss. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to him. Offense to the line for second down. They'll run it from the gun. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. And the Ravens going nickel, third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They're throwing it. Setting up the running back screen. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Here comes the Titans punting unit. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Baltimore running its offense out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. From the gun, Jackson gets this to Sanders. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He can run it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Complete out to the right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. It's the Ravens with only a yard to go here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's caught for the first. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Lamar now from the gun. Finds a man right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Jackson yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down. Lamar throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Titans offense headed out just before halftime. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Tight end going in motion here. From the 33 on 2nd down. Has it downfield working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got a man in motion. To throw here on 1st down. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So we're now halfway through deciding who's going to rep the AFC in the Super Bowl. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Which one of these two clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Minnesota Vikings. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl as we hand things back over to Kate Scott. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So here's the Tennessee offense getting ready to start our third quarter. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Titans will have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Pass play now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
At the Ravens' 39-yard line.
Blown back gets the handoff. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a throw. It is caught left side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Brought in by Turner. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the 24. Finds him on the slant. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Evans now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Completes this one to Gray. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 4. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
The Titans ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. To throw it on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Looking to the air here. That's completed right side. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 44-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Ravens will go on offense. 1st down throw for Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They send a receiver in motion right. Lamar off the play fake. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Give now to the running back. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stopped for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Touchdown, Tennessee! Titans to make it a 16-point ball game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pistol snap to Jackson. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Jackson now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Okay, that's one of those situations where it's just a double whammy. Number one, you can't afford to give up a possession and waste a possession like that. And number two, to do it so quickly. A 3-and-out in that situation. And really, listen, if there is a path to a comeback, and that's a big if right now, it's going to take sustained drives, and a 3-and-out just devastating on that possession.
The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. He's dropping back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion left. 2nd and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll throw it yet again. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here's a give straight up the middle. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They get 1 yard, but nothing more. It's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Titans football. Just got to close out the win, and their season rolls on. Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1. He gets one more shot at it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Titans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Another drive coming up for this offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. First down, here's Lamar. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Lamar now from the gun. He lofts it deep left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So they're left with 4th down here. Lamar throwing again. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 30. Going down. They'll come up 1st and 10. And again, it's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Jackson's going to throw again. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before there with that sack.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They've got first down from the 31. First throw for the backup now. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Look at that work, churning those legs, driving across the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans continue piling onto this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. He finds Sanders. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's third down now. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those. Desperation time here on fourth. This ball's cut by Palmer.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. All right, all set up now. First and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Finds his man, Gray. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Second and 6 coming up here. Jackson yet again. Got a man. Palmer has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, Jackson hauled in by Gray. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going. down now, 7 to go. From the 32. Finds Sanders. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Jackson now on third. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
The give now out of the shotgun. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now we're going to have a stoppage after that return. Looks like somebody was shaken up on the play. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience. Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Now Jackson on third down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Smash. Bronco switch.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back to the well again. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw now. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
A familiar sight in this contest, Bronk. He's out there again for another field goal try. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Play action now with Jackson. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. So this winds up a win for the Titans. And they'll raise that Lamar Hunt Trophy high as champions of the AFC. And that earns them 2 more weeks of football until they head to the Bayou and fight for a Super Bowl. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Vikings and the Titans, and it's coming up next.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. The moment is upon us, and we've got what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Tennessee Titans taking on the champions from the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we are looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Now McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 6 now. In motion, the tight end. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air with McCarthy. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
The Vikings send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. It's taken to the 26. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it'll be Titan football. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now he's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you got the biggest game of your life to win.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a first carry here for their running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now the first carry here for the running back. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
To the air again, McCarthy. Over the middle, complete to Addison. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
Ball start. Offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's McCarthy. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here's a 2nd and 8. And now here's a carry heading left. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Throwing is McCarthy. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer 3rd, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient. They want to go to where they think there's more open territory instead of going where the play was actually blocked. In any case, it didn't work here.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So no gain on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Fisher. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get-off on the snap, jump too quickly.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. He finds his man, complete. That's Fisher. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Fisher, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Steps away. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues, and the chains move again. Back to throw now on 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 more quarters of football left in this season as we're through 1, and we'll be back in a moment with more of Super Bowl 64. 0-0 our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. Here's 3rd and 9. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, welcoming you back to the biggest of... Oh, it's intercepted! A drive killer there. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Vikings are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Boy, you had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Now they'll run on the draw. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Turner. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here.
Turner is there for another one. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2nd and 7. Hands it off out of the gun.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target. Able to pick up another 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Richards. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hale.
And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
As long as you've been the air attack has gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2nd and 4. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. From 4 yards out.
And the Titans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And now out comes Minnesota. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson to target. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
That is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a 1st down.
On play action, now McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Addison.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Complete to Addison on the out route. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Holding offense.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal.
On play action, McCarthy. That one to the sideline, and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well.
The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Up the middle they go. Metcalf. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Now McCarthy.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage. It's 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Fisher. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. They're going to look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
This 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
They'll set up a throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. To the air with McCarthy. Middle of the field to Jefferson.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Pass complete to Addison.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Here's McCarthy.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Throwing is McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson.
The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding offense.
Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way. Like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. He finds his man, complete. It's Fisher. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl.
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
2nd and 10. The tight end in motion right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Richards. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Infraction. Defense.
Yeah, the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Fisher. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and a couple. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. 2nd and 2. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. From 13 yards out. And the Titans will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Vikings offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. In motion, the tight end. Looking to throw McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Flush to his right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
A 40-yard punt, given 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Richards. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And he is met.
Holding offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, and a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He finds his man, complete. That's Hale. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to face a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second and 5. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Back to throw here. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Hundreds of games, all this football, and it all comes down to the 4th quarter of Super Bowl 64 in just a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we are back for the 4th quarter here at Super Bowl 64. 2nd and goal from the 1. And we are back for the 4th quarter here at Super Bowl 64. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Titans are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. And able to get this out to the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And Martin's got it, complete. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now McCarthy. Over the middle, complete. That's Martin. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down. Back to throw. McCarthy. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down. McCarthy. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now an option play on second down. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expecting to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 2nd down and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Metcalf, and he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. The offense on third down, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw here. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it 24-13. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead. Fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Richards. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They're throwing it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. This is about what you'd expect. Defense selling out to stop the run. Pretty good on 1st and 2nd down.
Yeah, you're no longer really worried about making sure you're holding up the offensive lineman as a defensive lineman. Now you're just talking about getting in gaps. You're trying to get upfield, penetrate, and make a play on the football, especially, before the running back really gets control of it. That's what you're doing once you're bringing the linebackers in to jam the line of scrimmage.
This football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going
to now ready for their next possession. And they have had problems getting the running game in gear as we look through some of their attempts from earlier. They have just not been able to match the physicality that this defense has shown, and their lack of success on the ground is a direct reflection of that.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points, and they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll look to throw.
Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for their strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Bust through the tackle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Holding. Offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little over 50 seconds remaining. They've come so far this year, but they need 2 quick scores late in this Super Bowl. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
Back to throw again.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. And they're singing in the Music City. The Tennessee Titans are your Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell going to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Tennessee Titans. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions. So that'll do it for another remarkable season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Charles Davis, all of our crew, for all of you at home, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll do it all again come the fall. Till then, good night from the Super Bowl.